Hey guys, Knightwing19 here. Happy New Year. So, this is going to be my preview video for all of the movies and TV shows to look out for this year. So what I'm going to do is just go in chronological order with what's coming out. So, here we go. Right now, Supergirl is back. They came off their break this Monday, and they'll be on another break, and new episodes will air on January 18th. Then The Flash comes back that following Tuesday, January 19th, and then Arrow returns that Wednesday as well. Star Wars Rebels is coming back the same night that Arrow returns, January 20th. There is a new trailer that just released yesterday. I'm planning on doing a video for that next. There's just so much to look forward for in the next couple of episodes for Rebels. Legends of Tomorrow premieres on January 21st. That's the same week that The Flash and Arrow return. There are some people that have actually seen the pilot already. They're saying that it's the best DC pilot ever, so that's something. The pilot is actually split between like two parts, so part 1 will air January 21st, and part 2 will air the following week, January 28th. I recommend that you watch this show. You don't have to watch Arrow and The Flash to know what's going on in Legends of Tomorrow, but it makes it a lot more fun. You'll actually understand where all these characters came from and where they started out. So let's move on into movies. Deadpool's coming out on February 12th. It's rated R, so there's a slim chance that I can go see it. I'll probably just have to sneak in, which shouldn't be too much of a problem. But if I can't see it, I won't be completely bummed over the fact that I couldn't go see it. I'll just have to wait until like the summer to actually see it when it comes out on DVD. There's been 2 trailers so far, and they've really sold me on the humor of this movie. They've actually done a really good job with Deadpool as a character, exactly the same as he is in the comics, so there shouldn't be any disappointment with Deadpool or Ryan Reynolds' performance. So we have Gotham coming back February 29th with Mr. Freeze. It's actually going to be a 2-part episode. So episode 12 and episode 13 are going to feature Mr. Freeze. It is just going to be so great. Batman v Superman is coming out March 25th. Essentially, it's like the big setup movie to Justice League, which is coming out next year. Throughout the first and second act, they'll mostly be against each other, but they'll work together to deal with Lex Luthor and Doomsday. Rumor has it that we'll see Aquaman and The Flash. It could be possible, but I don't want to set my expectations so high, because if this doesn't happen, I don't want to be too disappointed. So, moving on into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, we have Captain America Civil War, May 6th, another movie where we have the superheroes fighting each other. The first trailer shows mostly the conflict between the heroes. We see the actual Civil War start, but we don't see any of the bad guys, and I feel like we'll get an idea of that in the next trailer. The Batman v Superman trailer didn't give us that idea that the heroes will overcome their differences and fight the real big bad until the recent trailer that came out in December, so I'm expecting to see Baron Zemo one way or the other before this movie comes out in May. I doubt that they'll hold out on Baron Zemo until the movie comes out. He really doesn't need that kind of special treatment. We saw this with Luke in The Force Awakens, where we didn't see him until the actual movie. Spider-Man is actually the character that deserves this kind of treatment over Baron Zemo. I'd be totally okay with seeing Spider-Man in the film when it comes out, instead of seeing him in the trailers or any of the TV spots, just so I'm more excited about his appearance. If you forgot, Captain America and Batman v Superman were supposed to release on the same day, May 6th. Batman v Superman was actually supposed to be released last year in the summer. This would have been like real civil war between Marvel and DC if this actually happened. So next up is Suicide Squad. It's coming out August 5th. There's actually a new trailer coming out when The Flash returns. There's this big special being hosted by Jeff Johns and Kevin Smith on the CW at 9. We're supposed to get a Suicide Squad trailer along with some special looks into Batman v Superman and Wonder Woman. I doubt that we'll see a trailer for those 2 movies as well, maybe behind the scenes stuff. Wonder Woman is actually filming right now, so I'd expect a trailer at the end of this year, like towards the 4th quarter of the year, somewhere around there. So Suicide Squad, all about criminals working for the government, doing impossible tasks that's practically suicide, and in return, if they survive, they'll get a reduction on their sentence or a pardon for their crimes. So it's a different kind of movie than what you're used to. The bad guys are the good guys in this movie. The Joker is also supposed to make his appearance in this movie. I'm expecting him to be the big bad the squad has to deal with, but so far, we've just seen him be a part of Harley's origin, so who knows, but I doubt that Jared Leto's first take as the Joker is to serve as backstory to Harley Quinn. November 4th is Doctor Strange. I'm not familiar with his comic book history that much, so you could say that this movie is my least anticipated movie this year. But I will do bonus videos for when the trailer drops or any other special stuff comes out, so be on the lookout for those. And last but certainly not least is Rogue One, a Star Wars story, coming out December 16th. I'm expecting the first trailer to come out within sometime in the next 3 months, just to build up some hype right now. There will most definitely be a trailer before Star Wars Celebration this year. It'd be unwise of them not to post a trailer before Celebration. This year it's in July, so that's like 5 months away from the actual release, and that's cutting it close. If they want this movie to be as successful as The Force Awakens, then they need to build the hype as soon as possible, and right now, I don't think that there's that much hype going on. Episode 7 is projected to be the #1 grossing movie worldwide in all time right now, so I doubt that this movie Rogue One will reach that same amount of success financially, but it will be a good movie, that I can't say. The premise is that it's set between Episode 3 and Episode 4, and it's about the rebel spies mentioned in the opening crawl of Episode 4 stealing the plans for the Death Star. I think there were rumors that Darth Vader will show up, but I'm not exactly sure if this is true or not. It makes sense that he could appear because he is alive during this time period, but it also questions who he'd fight if he's supposed to make a big presence in the film, because there are no Jedi amongst the cast unless we hear otherwise. And I do feel like he will have a big presence in the film if he shows up. So that's it for this video, but here's my question for you guys. What movie or TV show are you looking forward for this year? Just leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Overall, I think that 2016 is going to be a really great year for comic book TV and movies. I am trying to expand my horizons a bit and expose myself to other franchises. There's The Walking Dead, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., there's also Daredevil coming out as well pretty soon. I'm also trying to see other movies besides comic book movies this year as well. There's 13 Hours coming out. There's also Kung Fu Panda coming at the end of this month. Finding Dory and Ice Age in the summer. I'm considering doing videos for those, just like reviews for when the movie comes out. Those videos will be less serious than my average videos. There's also Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 coming out. Definitely going to see that, only because Stephen Amell is in it. I don't expect them to make a joke about a bow and arrow or anything like that, but that would be really awesome if there is a joke like that. There's also X-Men Apocalypse coming out and Gambit. I didn't mention those ones because I haven't seen any of the X-Men films. I'll try to see them, but just looking at them, they don't really grab my attention as much as the MCU or the DC Extended Universe movies right now. So right now, you can watch my last review for The Flash, and you can watch the second Deadpool trailer. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.